I'm going to pretend that I have 1,000 people tuning into this. And so I'm going to pretend. Hi. I'm going to pretend that I'm in a concert and that there's 1,000 people watching me. And I'm going to speak as if that's happening. Because quite frankly, that's the better alternative, because otherwise I'm just talking to myself and that can be kind of depressing. So I'm gonna be doing two things. Yes, count them. Two things. I've got my little composition, the artist's book, as you might hear me refer to it from time to time. I've got some blank pages, and then I've also got some thangy things like a song, and then I'm working on like other stuff too. So I'm gonna be expressing myself through my art, and at the same time, I don't know if you can definitely probably hear the music, so I'm gonna lower it just a little bit. I'm also going to be playing a little bit of a Yu-Gi-Oh! So I am doing what you might call a little bit of a multitasking. It's not going to be easy, and I am going to do it. Why? Well, maybe because I'm a little bit crazy. Maybe it's because I like the pain. We never can know. Activate a trap card. I'm going into solo mode. Tactical tri deck? Well, I would like to try the Exo Sister Tactical Tri deck, because you know what? You're selling it. I want to buy it, and it would make it easier to buy. So yes, learn the ins and outs of Exo Sister. Well, first of all, what's my opponent playing? Just a pretty much a level 4-1. Got it. And what about the loner deck that I'll be playing? This Exo Sister deck is the bane of graveyard resilient decks. Ooh. Got my colors here, because what is an artist without their colors? And I'm talking about the colors that make life colorful. I am articulate. This Exo Sister deck is the bane of graveyard resilient decks. Did I say that already? I might have. In fact, most assuredly. I got more colors. More and more. More colors and more colors. Because the world is full of colors. Except this. We don't need this color. No, I'm not actually gonna throw it. That would be a pain in the ass to get back. I will just put it to the side along with the other colors, and we are ready to go. We are almost perfectly ready to go. Go. Okay. Now, as you can see, this book has a tendency to flip its pages back at me. So what I do is I use my little buddy Armadillo here to hold it down. Like, hopefully one day a girl will be able to hold me down. And actually the Armadillo is not doing a great job of it. Damn it, Armadillo. I need you now more than ever. Don't play with me. Don't play. Okay. I've got blue and I've got green in my hand. I've already used a lot of blue, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light green over here, and I'm going to go ahead and go over some of this blue with the light green. Not that it makes much of a difference as far as I can tell. Only time will tell. I'm not exactly in a position to be critiquing myself. This is my current work. Ooh, actually, I already see a modicum of difference. I'm going to use the darker green. First things first. Look at how dull that is. Do you see how dull this thing is? So we need to go ahead and ramp it up. Sharpen the what is this called? A pencil with the blade. Oha. para el lápiz. So now we got a darker green, and we're just gonna go ahead and mess around with this darker color green. We're just gonna see how the darker color green mixes in with the blue. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This boy, he's got talent. It can be seen from miles and miles. Okay, the effects of exosystem. This deck right here, right? It's letting us rock a Max C. We got 2 Max C, which I love. Maybe I'll use this. It's a tactical tri deck, so it will probably behoove me to copy this deck and craft the materials I need, because I am on a quest to be the very best Yu-Gi-Oh player. Don. When we are in the throes of competition, we tend to forget everybody is everything, and everything is wonderful. At one point, you might feel differently. Make sure to come back to this truth. Come back to the truth. The truth that I relay to you is a ultimate truth. I'm only half joking, see? I'm the type of person that likes to spit some seriousness in the form of a joke, only because it's easier for me to express that way. Expressing serious stuff seriously is not really my forte, you dig? Sticking my tongue out. Like Megan Thee Stallion, or doesn't Billie Eilish also do that? I don't know, I don't keep up with these youngins. I'm too old, baby. I am old. School. I'm old school. I'm in the old school. We shall switch back to the light green. Just to mix things up. What is important in artistry, nay, in life, is to not get too stagnant. We must be trying different things. Intentar. That's a new Spanish word I'm picking up. It basically means to try. So it is important to intentar different things. It is the spice of life. It is the spice of life. Like no spice of life. We don't have to do the whole thing. See, there are splotches of white that I very much like. We do not have to do the whole thing this way. Just enough so that the mind can be at ease. It is what it is. Get it? Get it? Okay, Armadillo, you're not really helping too much. We're going to go ahead and put you here. Ooh. This page does not want to stay. Ugh. So we got Ghost Ogre here. We got Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. Mwah. And then we got Aratama. For a second there, I thought I had translated this into Spanish. I tend to do that with things. I translate it into Spanish, and sometimes that makes things harder for me to read. It's okay. Like I said, I'm aiming to be the very best Yu-Gi-Oh player in the world. Or card player just in general. Or just gamer in general. I can do it. And it can be work sometimes. In fact, most times it feels like work. It's about direction, I tell ya. That is why I do it. I do it because of direction. Skin tone. I'm working on the skin tone of Mr. Handsome here. So I'm going to use pink. I'm going to use red. We're going to see where we're at after that. So first up is going to be the red or pink. I can't really decide. If I put down the red first and then overlay it with pink, that might work better. So we're going to go ahead and do that. The other option would be to put down pink first and then overlay it with red, which honestly is also another good option. There are infinite ways to do things. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, man, I get these like irritating little skin bumps on the side of underneath my ears, and I always think it's cancer. Knock on wood. Knock on the woods. Knock on it. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Yeah, yeah. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I think it's cancer, but it's not. Today is it is Tuesday and it is the 15th. Let me just double check here. That's not the thing to double check. It's the 13th. Oh, there's a thing happening on the 15th that I'm gonna go to. It's this like racial injustice thing, and people are gonna be talking, and there's gonna be like it's an event, and I'm gonna go to it, and I'm gonna see what's up because, well, honestly, I'm just that kind of guy, you know. I'm just the kind of guy who gets involved in community stuff and likes to talk with other people who likes to get into community stuff, and it just really so great. Okay, so my guy, you look like you got the worst sunburn in the world. My guy is looking like a tomato. It's okay, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna remind ourselves that food tastes amazing. And we have better ways of coping with our feelings than to just eat them. With that being said, Yoshinoya is delicious. Yoshinoya is the bomb. Doggy dog. Doggy dog. The bomb. Okay, so I've put down an excellent base of red. Now it's time for the pinkest of the pinks. I also want to use orange, so I'm going to put a pink layer down, and I'm going to put an orange layer on top of that, and we're just going to see what happens. We're just going to see what happens, because we keep it fresh. We keep it baby blue fresh. So a little bit of a motivation behind hitting the record button and playing this is because I do want to be a professional gamer. And, well, streamer is kind of the way to go with that. There's gotta be more than one way though. So like working for like a gaming company could also be another way to do it. And then writing about video games could be another way to do that. And like freelance writing stuff. Wouldn't that be something? Now the people that tend to get the most work from that kind of living tend to be people with journalism degrees, of which I do not have. I do practice writing every single day, so I might be able to get my foot in the door with at least one publishing place. And I'm not even talking about publishing in terms of like making a book. I'm talking about like video game writing and commentating and stuff like that. Like I could commentate on like Yu-Gi-Oh, for example. Now that might be a little bit. I'm just getting back into Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, I can't really even say that anymore. What would be the step after just getting back into something? I am a Yu-Gi-Oh fan now. I keep up with releases of Yu-Gi-Oh sets, I guess. The Alliance Inside is the one that most recently happened. I have been following the YCS. The World Championship qualifiers are coming up here pretty soon. So, I do. And it would be a kind of a nice way to make a living, to be honest, because I do work hard. And I would like to know what it's like to not have to work as hard and still be able to have a livable wage. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? Here's the orange now. By the way, let's just have an update on what it looks like right now. So that's what we're working with right now. Right now, he be looking like he got sunburn for real. So we're just gonna go ahead and add this little orange spot to it, and we gonna see. We gonna be okay. We gonna be a-okay, a-okay. We gonna be all right. If God got us, then we gonna be all right. I actually am agnostic. I don't believe in a deity. And I'll tell you the reason why too. Because if you don't believe that the Roman gods or the Greek gods exist, if we rule those gods out, then you got to rule out the Christian God. You just have to, because there's no difference there. Generally, in general terms, like broadly speaking, there's no difference there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then go read The Hero of a Thousand Faces by Joseph Campbell, because I ain't got time to be explaining this shit. I actually have a lot of time. I'm over here just being an artist and neglecting my Yu-Gi-Oh duties. I actually don't have any Yu-Gi-Oh duties. I'm just vamping. And I could use some water too. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summoned or flipped face up, this turn, return this card to the hand. That's some Edison shit right there. That is some Edison shit. Normal or flipped summon. Okay, so still you're burning a normal summon with this Aratama level 4 fiend with only 1800 defense and 800 attack. Woo! Boring. Wake me up when this card becomes interesting. When this card is normal summoned or flipped face up. Okay. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summoned or flipped face up, return this card during the end. Okay, so switch it. Okay, let's not put the first effect that's gonna pop second in the text. Okay, when this card is no more flipped face up, you can add one spirit monster. There's spirit monsters now? Holy shit. Okay, I'll be real. That part I didn't know so much. I'll be real. That part is a little bit new to me. Okay, I did not realize that there were spirit monsters in the game. I know there were divine beasts. That's a new type of beast. There's so many different types of monsters in this game. There's beast, there's winged beast. By the way, there's a card that came out in Alliance Insight that they named a beast, and it literally has wings. Why is that Pegasus card? Why is that fiery Pegasus card not a winged beast? Oh, it drives me crazy. Okay, so less like a tomato now. And more like an actual skin tone. So now for the final touches. I could add yellow. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it on top with a little bit of brown. So I'm going to go yellow. Because I'm afraid of making the brown too brown. Ha! Can't be too brown now. Not in this America. Actually, that's not true. I'm proud of America. I'm not proud of America for voting for Donald Trump. I'm proud of America for being less racist. And then we go and vote for Donald Trump. And it's just like, all right, well we're not racist. Because Donald Trump isn't racist. Voting for Donald Trump doesn't bode very well for our intelligence, though. We're definitely showing our lack of fucking etiquette and just like decency for human beings. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Man, our immigration system definitely sucks, and I don't think it's any person's fault. Like, I don't think it sucks because there are evil, bad people in the world. I can tell you it sucks because there's just not enough dedicated people who care. That's what it is. It's a lack of people caring as opposed to an influx of evil people. Those are two separate things. There's a difference between a chef not caring and putting any love into their food and giving you something that sucks. There's a difference between that and a chef who's purposely trying to poison you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Armadillo? Yes, I do. And you're right. Thank you, I know I'm right. God damn it. Alright, Brown. You're gonna have to do some heavy lifting here, because this guy looks like he's a piece of shit. He went from being handsome to being sunburned to being, I don't know what. Looking like Michael Jackson over here. Alright. Shout out to Cardi B. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Final touches. We're going to add this brown and see what it do. We're going to add this brown and see what it do, baby boo. How about you? Oh, did someone open up the door? Oh, there's people now. I'm going to have to close the door because he's talking his ass off. Jesus Christ. Yeah, go and grab your beer. You're just talking on the phone, fool. You ain't talking about shit. You ain't talking about shit. Alright, now close it. Close it. Leave. Good. Finally. Jesus Christ. Okay, this guy's starting to have a little bit more of a human tone to him. Yeah, boy, look at you. Handsome. I'd make love to this guy. Hell yeah. If I was a woman, I'd give it up. Yeah, I'd give it up all day. Look at this. Look at this handsome boy. Look at him. He's looking like a snap. Just like yeah. All right. Boy, that took way too long. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we read at Aratama, so that's nice. We get two of those. Now remember, this deck is the one that's going to make graveyard decks a thing of the past, right? So we'll see. We'll see about that. Kendrick. We'll see about that. If you control an Exo Sister monster, okay, Mrs. Exo Sister Ellis, you can special summon this card from your hand, okay? Then if you control Exo Sister Steya, you gain 800 LP. Okay. Now, is that on the summon? You can special summon this card from your hand. Then, if you control an Exo, you gain 800 LP. So the timing is special summon, gain 800 life points when special summoned on the same field as an Exo Sister Steya you control. Special summon, then gain 800 LP. So I wonder if that timing can be missed. If you special summon, then someone else is special summoning on your special summon, or maybe you special summon, someone activates a card effect, can you still gain the 800 LP? Especially if you summon the Exo Sister and then they destroy Exo Sister Stella with like a card effect, chain 2, can you still gain that 800 LP? No, probably not after that. Is there a way to miss that timing completely though, even with Stella on the field? Probably not. Seems like it would be kind of hard to do. Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of rules, and honestly, it's tough. And I can totally understand why people put so much time and dedication into it, because it's worth it. She demands it. I was talking about this with my therapist, where it's like there's skill here. There is skill, and like that deserves respect. Like anyone who's gonna put the time and dedication in, and then get, because it's like, and then get good, right? Like we can't like hate on them because it's a challenge. It is a challenge. It takes time and effort to get good at this, because it's a skill. It's a challenging skill to obtain. So don't even worry about it, baby. All we're doing right now is we're kind of just touching up some of this stuff, because I have yellow, and yes, I am switching hands now to my right. I'm a lefty by nature. Doing it with the right now. We're doing it, and we're doing it well with the right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The whole world gonna know who I am. So this right here. Fight. I was gonna, like, I wanted to write fighting games, then I got lazy and just wrote fight. So it's fight. And so all we're doing is we're taking this yellow and we're just kind of like going over with it, kind of like what we did with my man's here. My man's fighting game J is what his name is. Just made that up on the spot right now. Mr. Fighting Game James. Oh. La 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 la. La 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 la. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Vulnerability. It's so vulnerable to be yourself. For me, it's a journey to put myself out there for the world to see. For the world to judge. For the world to judge, man. For the world to judge. Oh! For the world to judge. For the world to judge. Oh, for the world to judge. Yes. Yes, Yes, bless him. Ooh, yes, bless him. Yes, bless him. Yes, bless him. Bless him, yes, Bless him, yes, Yes, bless him with the bless him, yes, We here, baby. We here. We is here. No one can stop us. We immaculate, packing it. No one can click clacking it, stabbing it. We here now. And all I want to do is give a zoom, 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 and the boom, boom, bump it up. All I want to do is I'm a zoom, 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 and the boom, boom, and bump it up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me a hell yeah. Give me a hells to the Yuzil. My guy looking fresh. My guy looking fresher than fresh. Fresher than the most deaf. Deaf, the most fresh, best. I'm gonna go ahead and hit these eyebrows like this. We gonna go ahead. Oh, my body's so tense. My body's so tight. Like a toiga. My body's tight like a toiga. Tight like a toiga. Alright, let's get back to this Yu-Gi-Oh! My armadillo was literally upside down. Come on, buddy. Get back up. Where we at? 30 minutes? Alright, well, I gotta upload it, and then I gotta get my ass to work. So, let me see what time it is. It's 5:06. By the time this is done uploading, I want it to be 5:30. And at that point, I can start to put some stuff away. And then get changed and ready for work. So, I still have about 15 minutes of recording to do. Oh, God. Let me stretch myself. Let me stretch myself. Stretch yourself. Upside down. Just gonna. Oh, I need water. Give me a second. I need some water. This is a personal mug for motivational purposes, given to me by my therapist in a desperate time of need. It says, "My success is inevitable, and I am always on the right path." And then on the other side it says, "I got my MBA in manifestation, baby." And that's what we're doing out here. We're manifesting dreams. Anything is possible! Alright. Exo Sister Ellis. We're going for it, baby. This is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Journey among my journey for other things as well. It's my journey, baby. It's your boy's journey. It's your journey. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. If you control an Exo Sister monster, you can special summon this card. Yes, we know. If your opponent moves a card out of either graveyard, you can special summon from your extra deck one Exo Sister XYZ monster using this face-up card you control as material. Dirty birdie. So if I'm going first, put down Exo Sister Ellis. She's in my opening hand. Pass turn. Your opponent starts to do their shit. They pull a card from their graveyard. It has to be out of their graveyard. Or mine. And then I can special summon from my deck one Exo Sister XYZ monster using this card. And that's the meta now. It's just get your XYZs in there, man. Got 2 of them. Got 3 of them. Oh, what's up, Stella? You know, your girl. You know, if she summoned normal or special summoned, I believe, and you're on the field, you know what I'm saying, Miss Stella, you gonna give me that 800 LP, you know? During your main phase, you can special summon one Exo Sister monster from your hand. Oh, during your main phase, you can control, and then if you control Exo Sister Alice, you gain 800 LP. So, what I'm thinking is, I put you down, right? Okay, and it's my main phase, so then I can special summon Alice, which I believe is the fine honey over here. Let me just take a look at this honey. Let me just take a look at this honey over here. Let's just flip this over real quick. Let's take a look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm saying, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Got them waifus. She got them waifus. Stella's not bad either. I'm just saying. Alright, so we just gain AP. We just gain LP up in this bitch. If your opponent moves a card out of their graveyard, similar. You can special summon from your extra deck when extra XYZ. So both these beautiful women, I was gonna say bitches, both these beautiful women have the same effect, man. Bop. 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 No difference. They both do the same thing. Okay. Exo Sister Irene. Okay. Let me take a look at this. Exo Sister Irene. Okay. I like the hair. Silver hair. We're gonna see. I like the hair. Alright. She got that Final Fantasy VIII student of that military academy that Squall was from. Look going. I like it. Okay. And them lace boots. Them lace boots. Make a brother want to lick his lips. You know what I'm saying? You can place one Exo Sister card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. And then draw one card. Ooh, that's nice. Because let's say I draw multiple Exorcisto cards, especially because Stella and Iris, or Ellis, have the same effect. I can just, if I have Irene. From your hand on the bottom of the deck, draw one card. Then if you control Exo-Sister Sophia, you gain 800 LP. So we're just gaining LP over here. If your opponent moves a card out of their graveyard, you can special summon, blah, blah, blah. Similar second effect. So where they differ is the first effect, I guess. Because... Because Exorcister Ellis, if you control an Exo-Sister monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So Ellis is bringing herself onto the field. Stella is bringing someone else onto the field. And then Irene is placing one on the bottom of the deck and then drawing one. Irene is independent of other Exo-Sisters. She can do that without another Exo-Sister on the field. That's pretty cool. Here's Sophia. Honestly, Sophia's probably... We talk about kill, marry, or fuck. Sophia's the marry. I marry Sophia. I played that game once with some people and I got voted to be killed, so... That hurt my feelings. If you control another Exo-Sister monster, another one, you can draw one card, then if you control Exo-Sister Irene. Okay, so that's just a free draw one. You don't even have to place one back there, so. All of these cards have you summoning an XYZ monster when the opponent moves a card out of their graveyard. So now I'm curious as to what these XYZ monsters look like. What we got with these Exo-Sisters? We got Exo-Sister Michaelis. Michaelis. Wait, no. Michaelis. Okay. 2 level 4 monsters. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a monster special summon from the graveyard. Okay. Okay. So these are like zombie hunters or something. Because these monsters be from the grave. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. If you control this card that was XYZ summoned this turn by using an XOC monster as okay. Okay, so all those cards, the opponent moves a card out of their graveyard, let's say, to put a card back into the hand, into the deck, onto the field, or into the banished zone. And I have an Exo-Sister on the field. Boom. I summon Exo-Sister Michaelis. And then attach one of those Exo-Sisters to her as material. This turn by using Exo-Sister. You can target one card your opponent controls or in their graveyard. Banish it. So it's a Call of the Dead kind of card. It is like a Call of the Dead kind of card. That's sick. Or Called by the Grave. Call of the Dead. That's stupid. You're not stupid. So that's pretty cool. Or you can just banish it straight up. Target one card your opponent controls. Now that wouldn't work against cards that can't be targeted. So that would be a problem. That would be a problem. This card would be broken if it said cannot be destroyed by a battle with a monster special summon from the extra deck. Now that would be broke. You can detach one material from this card, add one Exo spell or trap from your deck to your hand. Neat! Alright, that's Michaelis. We got Exo Sister Caspitel. Gaspitel. I like that little halo thing going on in the back. I like that. I like her vibes. I like the vibes. A light rank 4 warrior. Oh my god, I am yawning so much, man. I got work later, dude. This is not boding well for your boy. Not boding well, very, very, very well. Alright, well, if this card is XYZ, also, just a quick little thing. I asked a girl out earlier, and that got my adrenaline pumping. Because, I don't really ask girls out. And, I haven't actually been on a date in forever. In many, many years. And I actually haven't kissed a girl since I was in college, and that was like 7 years ago, so... Oh my god, I am definitely feeling my age. I am 31, and I am feeling every goddamn second of it. If this card is XYZ summoned using an Exo Sister monster as material, neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard for the rest of this turn. Okay. You can detach one material from this card. Add one Exo Sister monster from your deck, yeah. So one of them brings out a spell card, one of them brings out a monster. Simple enough! Simple enough. Gibrin. Hello, Gibrin. She's like holding a pistol made of light. Water light? All these monsters. Yeah. A ranked 4 warrior. 28 defense. Cannot be destroyed by blah blah blah. Cannot be destroyed by... Oh, this is different. Cannot be destroyed by the activated effects of monsters special summoned from the graveyard. So, all of them up until this point have been battle. By battle. This one, Gibrin, is by effects. So that's pretty interesting. Of monster special summoned from the graveyard. Interesting. So none of these cards stop the opponent from summoning from the graveyard. They just have effects that activate when they do. If you control this card, that was XYZ summon this turn. You can target one effect monster your opponent controls, negate its effect until the end of this turn. That's pretty nice. You can detach one material from this card, and for the rest, all XYZ monsters you control gain 800 attack. Very appealing. Assophil. Hi, Assophil. Another waifu type. She got that Uryu vibe going right now, man. Cannot be destroyed by the activated effects of monsters special summon from the graveyard. Got it. If this card is XYZ summon using... neither player can activate card effects in the graveyard this turn. Ooh, that's a lock. If this card is XYZ summoned, it's not a quick effect though, so I can't like. It just is. If this card is XYZ summoned using Exo Sister as material, neither player can activate cards effects in the graveyard. You can't activate them in the graveyard. So if a card would activate its effect because it would be sent to the graveyard, it can still activate as long as it doesn't activate in the graveyard. Detach, then target one monster your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. Very powerful, very strong. Exo Sister Magnifica. I like the art, man. What can I say? They look good. Oh yeah, they look good. Creepy. Rank 2. Ooh, how about this? That's a little bit better, right? Or maybe not. Maybe it should be just straight up. Okay. Rank 2, rank 4, must be summoned. Oh, okay. 2 rank 4. Must be XYZ summoned with the above materials. 2 rank 4. Okay, so this one can't be. Okay. Okay, so 2 Exo Sisters, you need 2 rank 4. Got it. Can make a second attack. Okay. 2800 attack. That's good. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 material from this card, banish 1 card your opponent controls. Okay, that's nice. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can return 1 XYZ monster you own attached to this card to your extra deck. Then you can special summon that monster from your extra deck using this card you control as material. Huh. Cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and play these. And then with that, 524. Yeah. It's getting to be that time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and then I'll catch you in the next video. I got work later. So thank you for watching. And then watching as I expressed a little bit more art, I guess, if you want to call it art. Humble! Alright.